what's up? Scott Balkum here from Imagination Creation Films, and today we're talking about lens gears. Be sure to watch this video all the way to the end because we're actually giving away some lens gears. So eventually, as you start to get really good at camera operating, you start to exceed the capabilities of your camera as is. So if your camera has removable lenses, one of the first things people start buying are more lenses. There are various styles of lenses out there, but most of us in that intermediate area are going to end up buying stills glass. And stills glass is basically photography glass. And photography glass, you can see, is fairly small. They may look large, but if you look at a cinema glass, it's going to be rather large. It may weigh up to 5-6 pounds, some of them even more. So for those of you with automatic cameras who are dead set against using manual focus, you're probably not too terribly interested in this. But those who are really starting to grasp and understand the nuances of shooting and pulling focus, and pulling focus is quite simply moving the focus, because you may have something right up close and something far away, but they're both important to your story. So you may start on this little flower that's really, really close to the camera and then pull focus out to find and reveal the person in the back that left that flower there. So if you look at movies, you'll notice that not everything is in focus at the same time. They use different focal planes in order to tell and enhance that story a little bit. So going back to the stills glass, well, if you're like me, you can't afford to buy cinema glass because it's outrageously expensive. But we can afford to buy stills glass. And with that 90-degree focus that all it has, that means that between right here, like 6 inches from here, and 100 feet that way, I only get to turn this amount. Now, when you do that, it is very, very hard to pull it just right. So one of the tools that we use to enhance our ability to focus is called a follow focus, and that's right here. And quite simply, basically it's a wheel with a gear mechanism that's tied to the glass that allows you to pull focus or change that focus using a dial that is easier to manipulate while you're holding a camera. Now, the follow focuses are typically designed for cinema glass, which has a 300-degree rotation, which means you may have to turn this thing all the way around to get that 100-foot distance. Whereas stills glass, like we said, it's only about 90 degrees. Well, with a lot of the follow focuses, you can adjust the gearing in such a way that you can make this feel like it's 300 degrees just to get a 90-degree turn here. Now, to do that, we need to have a gear on our lenses. Now, cinema glass comes with gears already. Now, if you buy stills glass, it doesn't come with a gear. It comes with a rubber grip, but it doesn't come with a gear. So you have to put a gear on a lens for it to work with a follow focus. You can absolutely use stills glass without gears, without follow focus, and you could do pretty good at it. But as you progress, you're going to want to be able to make those minute changes in focus. And to do that, you're going to have to go to a follow focus. So adding gears to stills glass is relatively easy to do. There's a lot of little kits out there that you can buy. There are press-on gears that you buy on eBay or various places, but you have to know exactly which lens that you're going to put it on, and you have to know exactly what the diameter is, and then they build a custom gear for it, and it can get a little expensive. You might be spending a little over $100 for one gear, and you press it on, and then it's good. There's also some that you put together on top, and then you can adjust them, and they will be sticking out about this far, and they're pretty good too, but they're close to $100 as well. And then there's these guys right here, which are basically little rubber straps that you pull until it's tight on your gear, and then you tighten it up, and then you've got basically a gear that goes around your lens. Now, the negative with these are a lot cheaper than $100. So one of the problems with these is, well, they're rubber and they stretch, which means you're never going to get a super tight fit on your lens, and they can actually slip on your lens as well. So these, although they're a cheap option and you can find these almost anywhere, they're really not that good. So I was on a search for, I didn't want to spend $100 per lens because, I'm all invested in stills glass right now. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's my counting skills for you. I have 11 lenses here. And if I were to put the press-on lenses, I'd be at like $1,200 just to buy those. Sure, I could buy these, but these don't work. Well, I found a company called Wide Open Camera, and they sell these. These are plastic, but they're not stretchable, and they go on around your lens, and then they cable tie in place. Now, they're completely adjustable, and that's a big saving grace right there because almost one size fits all. They do have a couple of different sizes, but pretty much the standard one size fits all will fit almost any lens. I bought one on a recommendation of a friend, and after I got it, I bought a whole bunch more and started putting them on all of my lenses for a couple of reasons. Number one, they are wide, which means that you don't have to have this gear perfectly lined up. If you notice, there's a difference in width on these two different gears. The other thing that I liked about these is that they actually feel good in your hand. So if you're going to use it as a stills glass, which I still do, I'm still out there shooting with my A7R, and I use it all the time. It gives you a little bit better grasp to hold on to. Also, if you're out and it's kind of misty or you're getting wet or it's muddy, then you can grab hold of this lens gear very easily. And because you put it on with cable ties, it is super, super tight against the rubber that's on here. I have fallen in love with these Wide Open Camera lens gears. They're super affordable. You can buy them on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. So I was talking to Wide Open Camera the other day, and I asked him, hey, could I get some of these lens gears to maybe give away on my YouTube channel? He was like, yes, you can. So I'm happy to say that I have three packs of Wide Open Camera lens gears. These lens gears sell for a little over $21 a piece, and there's 3 of them in each pack. I'm going to give away 1 pack each week. So the details of how to enter to win the first set of 3 lens gears is going to be in the note section below. But 2 things first. You need to be a subscriber of this channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscription button. Secondly, you need to leave a comment down below of why you want these lens gears. And then you're going to go to a website, and it's a respected contest website. And basically, if you follow me on Twitter, you get an entry. If you follow me on Facebook, you get an entry, all that good stuff. The more things you do, the more entries you're going to get. So you want these lens gears, and we're going to give away 1 set each week. So basically, a week after this video has been posted, I'm going to let the website choose a random contestant, and provided they're still subscribed and they left a comment, they're going to be the winner. And I'll reach out to you via direct message on YouTube or comment, and we'll exchange information, and we'll get these lens gears out to you. So do subscribe, do leave a comment, and get you some lens gears from Wide Open Camera. And we're very thankful for Wide Open Camera. They're a great company, and they make good stuff. And I think you're going to be seeing a little bit more for them over the next year or so. So keep an eye out for that company. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those down in the comment section below. I do read and try to respond to every single one of them, even if it's just to say thank you. Be sure to click that subscribe button, especially if you want to be entered to win. And click the little alert bell next to subscribe, because it'll let you know every time I upload a new video, because you want to know, right? And also, tell your friends about this channel. I'm really trying to grow this community into something fantastic for filmmakers and future filmmakers and advanced filmmakers, people who want to share and exchange and learn and teach back and forth, because I learn stuff from you guys, and I hope that you can learn something from me as well. And anything that I do learn, I try to give back. As always, this has been Scott Balkum from Imagination Creation Films, and as I like to say, don't let your passions center around your life, let your life center around your passions.